I'm on time. I am on time. The mister doubted me. Oh no, there was not a chance the boss would be late. Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning, good morning. Mr. Pete Froud, here at 4:19 in the morning, which was actually just ever so slightly before I sent the mister off to work this morning. And I actually started my side hustle at 5:30 this morning. What were you guys doing at 5:30 this morning? I was making money. What were you doing? Good morning, Ken. Ken, where's my breakfast? We had to have Saturday morning breakfast at our house yesterday because the mister had to work today. Good morning, good morning. Bama from Fort Payne, Alabama. What are you doing on over there, huh? What are you up to? What are you up to today, Bama? Fun things to do with Text Sparky. Good morning. So yes, your buddy Pete Froud was up quite early, Sparky. What time were you up this morning? Good morning, good morning. James, good morning, honey. How are you? How are you doing? Jason, good afternoon. Oh, that's right. You're in a different place. Good morning here. It is 8:03. So good morning. Good morning, Uncle Ed. Good morning. Howdy. You're so cute, James. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Craig. Craig, you're with us today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Today is a big day. Oh, you're here. Mr. Pattay's performance is in the chat. Hello, thank you for joining. Is this a breakfast break for you, sir? Since the boss and I are on a texting basis. Let's see here. We've got Breezy in the house. Good morning, Breezy. Good to have you here. Good morning, good morning. Good thing, Mrs. Twisted V. We've got a little female power in the house here this morning. Good morning, good morning. Go-karts. Thank you, Nate's in the house. Oh, excellent, Franco. Excellent. Good morning, honey. How are you? Good morning, good morning. Good to have you here. Oh, Thomas, honey, today's a good day. You will have me. You can have the mister in the chat, but you only have me for right now. We're making him work today. We're making him work. Today's a big day for Pattay's performance. It's the giveaway day. We're going to announce the big winner. I've got one of my pasta bowls. Woo! We're losing our tags. We've got, I went through every single one of our lives just to make sure we got everyone. Remember, if you shared a story about how you started your side hustle, I gave you 2 additional entries, and I've got everyone in here. So if you are on the lives, you're in here. If you shared, you got those double entries. And I was so proud of how many of you shared your stories. And that was sharing your story in the chat, sharing your story on the panel, sharing your story in the comments. I am fair and square. So, I know some people are a little shy. That's okay. But I want you not to be shy. No lurking behind the screen. Get in the chat, say hello. No lurkers, no lurkers. Don't be shy. There's no reason to be shy here. Let's see. Franco, I'm doing well. I am doing well. So this has been a fantastic week. A fantastic week for Pattay's performance. A fantastic week. I'm going to say half fantastic, half not for the Mrs. Pattay's performance, and I'll explain why. For the Mrs. Pattay's performance, as you all know, we'll get the ugly out of the way, and I'm not going to get into it, of course, and you know why. As you all know, the state of affairs across our nation right now with schools. For those who are uneducated and do not know the state of our nation right now, the way that they want to open schools, which I want to be back in school as well, as much as the next person, but there's a safe way to do it. And the uneducated don't know how to do that well. If you have Instagram and you want a good laugh, go on to Eric D'Alessandro, D'_ALESSANDRO later on today. He did a little spoof about the Karens of the world who believe we don't need a mask. So that was kind of funny. Go check that out. And I believe for anyone who believes that we don't need to be safe at school, maybe corporate America doesn't need to be safe either. That's the end of my rant for that on today's episode of not being safe. Now back to the good things about Pattay's performance. I had an extremely successful week at Mrs. Pattay's performance, and I'll explain to you the reason why my side hustle has been so good for so long. And yes, it can help your side hustle as well. And I've been trying to tell you guys this for so long. You guys have found your niche, so many of you, whether it be custom build, small engine, whether it be mud mowers, whether it be chainsaws, whatever your niche is, find your niche and explore it. I've been working on my niche now in my side hustle for over 15 years, and I've never strayed too far away from it. Now, some people will say, go with whatever the times are throwing at you. And if you haven't ever followed someone called Gary Vaynerchuk on Instagram or YouTube, you're missing out. Check him out. He's worth a listen to, and he's a multi-millionaire, billionaire. And let me tell you, he has a key slogan called short-term money will not help you with long-term goals. Those are our YouTube friends who are hopping on the next hottest thing, the next hottest trend. Those are our side hustle friends that are hopping on the next latest thing and making extra cash right now, and then all of a sudden it fizzles out. Those are our women who are going on like the Botox trends, and then all of a sudden 3 months they have nobody like sponsoring them because like that trend has fizzled out. Guys, find your niche. That's your platform. That's your thing. And explore and expand off of it. Also, if you're trying to help other YouTubers and Instagrammers grow, and you're sitting there and you're claiming, hey, come on over to my side, I'm gonna help you grow, small business growth. Nobody's gonna trust you if you are hopping from the next idea to the next idea. It's proven fact, it's statistical. Trust me, look into it, check it out. People want to trust the businesses, trust the YouTubers, trust the Instagrammers, trust the side hustlers who are expanding and growing their businesses off of ideas that they've grown off of for years, not the next hottest trend. That's not the way true money and growth works. So just check that out. But anyway, so as far as our hustle, our giveaway hustle, we're going to be announcing that soon. Good morning, Chris's Small Engines. Good morning, Mick. Mick, I love that you're shy. And can I just say something, Mick? And this is like a kudos to you. I was talking to someone the other day on a YouTube channel that has literally almost, I think they're up to like 16,000 followers. And I totally get that people can't hop onto people's channels all the time and people can't sit there and show the love to everyone. You are one of those channels that is growing rapidly. And that is awesome. And you still manage to show the love, whether it's a comment, whether you're hopping on a panel, and that's awesome. And we appreciate people like you. It amazes me when I hear people, and like even like Maddie Olson at almost 9,000 followers who still manages to hop in the chats. In my side hustle, there's accounts that have literally 20, 30, 40, 50,000 followers, and they're still communicating with their followers. Guys, your followers are what make your channel. Don't ever think that we're too big to communicate with your people. And it amazes me when you hear someone who's got like 4,000, 5,000 followers who can't even hop on once in a blue, or how about like hop on someone's video and even say like, hey, I like what you're doing. I notice that you're constantly commenting on my videos. I appreciate that you're following. You know, like, guys, nobody's too big for that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm coming from a place of 14, 15 years of side hustle. Good morning, good morning. Twisted V Twin Garage doing some awesome things on his channel with his build. Seeing you in the shop this week. Good stuff. Jason's playing dress up with the bit. Nope, Jason is working the hustle at work today. And I have to say, I appreciate all the love that you showed on him going on the road this week. A little bit about the road calls. So as you know, when you go on the road, you know, you guys are pocket watching. And it's a little hard between either reception, and it's also a little hard as far as, you know, just like that buffering. And so what we realized is after like that went live, there was so much of the actual road call that you were missing. So the mister needed to edit some of it. And so nobody wants to sit there and watch buffering and skipping. So as you'll see, the video that went up was a nice clean version of the road call that, like, I know Ken, Ken, you were there the day of the actual road call. And there was a lot of, you know, skipping and buffering. That's nothing that he could have helped. So the road call that's up most recently now will show you, you know, a moment in the life. And so, you know, I know he tries to do those as often as possible. He doesn't merely get to do as many of those videos as he would like. He's constantly busting his tush and constantly working hard. And, you know, when it's 9500 degrees weather for us, imagine what it is on the pavement for him. He's out there, and then the heat coming from the underneath the truck and then the engine of the truck. You know, I give my husband, I give the mister all the credit in the world for what he does. You know, the mister could have gone so many different career paths, and he's doing what he loves, and he's keeping America running with these trucks. And it is no easy task. No easy task right now. So I give him a lot of credit. He's coming home a lot of days exhausted, absolutely exhausted, and he's still getting up videos, and not just videos, you know, editing. And, you know, you guys know the difference between slapping up a video and on a real edited video, the way he's doing them. It's work. It's a lot of work, and I give him so much credit for the hustle. Mick, I didn't mean to make you blush, but it's true. It's true. You know, I always laugh at these YouTube guys who think they're so big. You know, I think I even mentioned when I was looking for the mister's new camera, one of the guys who actually got on a personal live with me to go over the camera stuff, he's got 65,000 followers. And he saw me asking questions on one of his lives, and he's like, do you just want to hop on? And he goes, I could talk you through. And it was like, dude, you've got 65,000 followers. And he still didn't feel like he was too big to give one of his followers like the time to talk. And that's big to do, you know? And this was an older gentleman who's got a family, who's, you know, like, you know, he doesn't have all the time in the world to do that type of thing. But you know what? He also knows that at one point in time, he was a small channel too. So never look down on someone unless you're helping them up. Absolutely. And I have to tell you, I think it's so easy sometimes when a channel starts to grow, a side business starts to grow. I'm starting now in my side business, my first side business, because I've got 2 side hustles. Because one of my side hustles is more educationally based, and it does flex and wave with the economy. And that's the one I've been going strong with for 15 years now. So I was smart and I said I always have to have another side hustle, which I'm actually digging my heels in right now. This is going to be the side hustle that's going to also, I think, take us into retirement and give us some real nice options when that time comes. I'm always a planner that way. Nothing like a pension and 2 little side hustles to pave your retirement. And I'm starting to groom other people to take on some of the duties of my first side hustle. So, show others what you can do and start to groom them for what you're doing. Showing is the greatest gift, and teaching is the greatest gift you can give of what you do to other people, right? Let's see here. So basically, Pattay's performance has also really, had some 2 nice success stories this week. One of the biggest pet peeves I have about this, hustle that we're all in this small engine world are people downplaying the equipment and what it's worth. And that happens twofold. It happens when you have other people in your area selling similar equipment for slightly less money, but it's literally a POS. It's either not running, it's not, serviced, and they're selling it for maybe 25, 50 bucks less than you. But to someone who's scrolling a Craigslist or a Letgo, that looks intriguing to them, right? They see your price, let's say, you're selling something for 300 bucks and they see somebody else selling it for 250. They're going to try to haggle you big time because, hey, Joe Schmo's selling the same machine for 50 bucks less. Well, little do they realize that when they go to see Joe Schmo's machine is in service, it's barely running, there's issues, but they don't care. They're coming to you first because your machine looks better than Joe Schmo's. So they're going to come to you first because now they're going to haggle you on the price because they like yours better because of how it appears. They like your ad better. They like the appearance better. And I can't stand because now you know Joe Schmo's machine because you've looked it up yourself. You either know Joe Schmo is selling garbage, and now you know the leg you have to stand on. And we've had a blower, an Echo, for sale for a bit now, a PB 500T, and it's been the saga. We should have just called this the saga of the Echo PB 500. A nice little blower, great shape. I mean, the perfect homeowner's little blower. And fully serviced, great to go. And I gotta tell you, people have just been over the course of months now, over like 15, 20 bucks, 50 bucks. Like we run the gamut on the offers. And recently, a Joe Schmo posted one for about maybe 50 bucks less, like not even running. And we get this, we'll call him Ricky Bobby. Ricky Bobby comes along last weekend, and Ricky Bobby gives us an offer after a meeting. And remember, I said last week on the live, I don't like meeting with the Ricky Bobbies of the world without coming up with an agreed price. I don't like to negotiate on the scene. The Mr. went to sell. And the Mr. gets there, and Ricky Bobby turns around and offers him less than our bottom line. Mr. comes home with the machine. Ricky Bobby turns around and messages him, I'll do X, Y, and Z. The Mr. turns around and goes, well, Joe Schmo has this other machine. Why don't you buy this one? It's in your price range. Well, Ricky Bobby turns around and goes, I can buy a brand new one for $100 more. Enjoy your brand new machine, Ricky Bobby. Guess who reaches out to the missus a couple of days ago? If you guessed Ricky Bobby, you would be correct. Ricky Bobby, his exact words, And I quote, "If that blower is still for sale, I'll take it." I said, "I guess I could sell it to you." Let me tell you, Ricky Bobby didn't know the missus was coming to the scene with the blower. He didn't know that the missus really isn't selling lately. The missus was mask, gloves, Ziploc bag for money. I popped the trunk. I treated him like he was scolded. He looked at me. He was so nervous he could barely start the machine the first time. I said, "What's the matter, Ricky Bobby? You started this machine last week, didn't you?" He says, yeah, I did. Let me just try to get it started again. I said, "You know it starts. Come on, social distancing, let's go." He got it started the second time, but boy, oh boy, he was nervous. He turned around. He goes to hand me the money. I said, "Count it, keep your distance, and put it in the bag." He goes to hand me the bag. I said, "Put it in the trunk and shut the trunk." He basically tripped over his own feet to put the machine in the car. Oh, it was poetic justice. But the bottom line is, stick to your bottom line. Stand firm. Don't waver. Let people know you have value. Your machines have value. And seriously, as long as this hobby of yours is a hobby, and honestly, everybody's in a different situation. If you truly need the money, take Ricky Bobby's offer. But if this is not your sole income and you can hold out, let people know your value, please. Hold out. The Mr. had an offer on a Cub Cadet the other day. We were firm on a price. Ricky Bobby Jr., another, reaches out. Low ball offer. The Mr. almost, with taking off a new blade, almost went for it. The Mr. reaches out to me. I said, "Boo, you hold firm." He held firm. And boy, oh boy, good thing he did. Because a non-Ricky Bobby came along yesterday, and guess what the Mr. sold for full asking price? The Cub Cadet. She's a beaut. The video's coming this week, hopefully. Maybe this week, maybe next week. See? Stand firm. Don't let the Ricky Bobbies of the world Jew you down on a price. No way. Know your value of your equipment. Know your bottom line. Don't quaver. At the end of the day, people want to think they control your sale. You control your sale. But any hoodle. Uncle Ed, you are valuable just in the sheer fact that you look like Father Christmas. If they knew who was selling them the equipment, you should charge them an extra $25 for seeing Santa Claus early. Now, I'm going to share the link because I'm starting to get excited about the giveaway. If there's anybody that could come up and start to help me with my giveaway, feel free. Now, the Mr., as you all know, was not happy about this giveaway whatsoever. I love a good giveaway. No strings attached giveaway. Yeah, I don't want anything from you. Anything I want, I get myself, or I work for it. It's called hustle. At the end of the day, I like giving to you. You showing up, you supporting the Mr., you watching videos, you commenting, you giving us a good laugh. That's all I ask. So I like giveaways. And I have to tell you, this giveaway, how do I put it? I liked what you had to do for this giveaway. I liked hearing your stories. I liked hearing how you started your hustles. Amazon gift cards, that's not really what our channel's about per se, but it's fun to do every now and then. The Mr. likes giving away things that on our channel that you can, how do I put it, use to fix small engines, and I totally get it. I really do. So in future giveaways, which I know he doesn't even want to hear that word, I will try to make sure that it's things that you can use to repair and fix small engines. But this one was just maybe you could find something you want to fix small engines. Now remember, the idea behind this giveaway was that I wanted to know how you started your side hustle. I wanted to know, who inspired you. I wanted to know what your side hustle is. It didn't have to be small engine related. I heard from so many people that their fathers were their inspiration, like the mister. I heard from so many of you that former employers at your first job were your inspiration for your side hustle. A lot of you guys worked in shops before starting your small engine side hustles. Some of you had talked about that you picked up your side hustles to have something to connect with children. You have sons and you wanted to start something to do with your children. I think that is awesome. I love when I watch my father-in-law doing anything small engine related with our house, with my husband. It's really cute to kind of watch. I know the mister's probably gonna be so angry I'm using the word cute, but my father-in-law, as I said before, he's a little bit of a Renaissance man. There's like nothing the man can't do. And when my father-in-law is showing the mister how to do something, he's like a little kid. He becomes like a little kid watching his dad and learning. And I guess it's the teacher in me that like gets like really nostalgic watching it. And I can almost like picture him as a little boy, like watching his dad, like working on a car or something. So it's kind of cool to watch. So yeah, so this giveaway was it's hard to believe, Father's Day giveaway. Oh my God, that felt so long ago. Speaking of fathers, good morning, Scott Keller in the house. Scott is apparently not a fan of the truck that was being worked on the other day. And Scott, I think you were going to road test a vehicle for another fleet. I hope that went well. Good to see you. And Twisted is going to pick up Father Christmas. So there you go. There you go. Roger McDonald, good morning, and it's great to have you here and good to see you as well. Thanks for joining us. If you haven't had an opportunity on your way in today, make sure on the way out, not for me, it's for the mister, make sure that you smash that thumbs up for the mister. I know that today when he gets home, the saga of the Honda Element continues, just so you know. So be prepared. I'm sure there should be some more vlogging coming your way. So that should be mighty, mighty interesting. And he's also, I believe today, getting a third O-ring done. Yeah, totally not familiar with what O-rings do, but apparently you need all three of them operating for your air conditioning to work appropriately. And without all three of them, and you have a leaky, no air conditioning. So that is that. Oh, Scott's on the side of a highway in a broken freight shaker. Oh, Scott, so sorry. If you lived closer, I'd come hook you up with a ride. And I don't think even the mister is in your vicinity to come get you. See, maybe you do need to take that new gig with the Brown, even though not a personal fan of the Brown, to be honest with you. But if it works better for you, whatever is best for you, we support. So, oh, Scott, see, that shouldn't have to be a normal night for you, buddy. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Is it so hard to put you in a truck that actually gets you from point A to point B safely? Seriously. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so the story with and again, forgive me, I'm usually very good. I usually run the Mister's videos when he leaves in the morning, I start my planning for my side hustle number 3. That's usually my routine because I start side hustle number 2 at approximately 7:30 in the morning. So I usually play the videos just so, you know, what he does matters to me. And, he might have mentioned, but he did tell me that when he did install the O-rings, the third one, it didn't come with the kit. I guess the kit for the Honda Element's supposed to have 3 O-rings. It came with 2. I thought it would be as easy as calling the auto parts store to say, hey, we got 2 O-rings and not 3. Apparently he didn't like that response. So there's that. So today he's going for putting another O-ring on because he's got O-rings now. And fingers crossed, cross your eyes, your toes, and whatever else on your human body that you can possibly cross because, you know, air conditioning is important. You don't need to be working on pavement all day and then not have air conditioning in your vehicle. So there's that. You know what? I love you, James. But the Honda, we really do love the Honda. He loves the Honda. I think he loves the Honda. And from what we've read, it will last him quite a bit of time. But, you know, there's a couple of things. I don't know if our O-rings, you guys tell me, our O-rings wear and tear type of situation? I don't know. Because there are a couple things that since we bought the vehicle, just like had to be maintained and upgraded and normal wear and tear. But I don't know, are O-rings something that just happened over so many thousands of miles? I don't know. So, but James, what I can sell you for $300 though, actually $299.99 because I like you so much. Let's see if you can guess. It blows and sucks leaves, and it's quite large. Can you guess? Ha! Puller, we're keeping that. 95 near, oh, Vince, okay, so you're not too far. Hey, Sparky.
Feeling a little bit better now, venting all your stress out, you know what I mean? All the things out.
We're learning about O-rings. We're learning about all the things. Poor Scott Keller is stuck by the expressway, but that's not near us, though. Scott, you're by the Vince Lombardi, but that's not, you're like at the tail end of it, brother. You did a Jersey run last night. Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy. James Faust, you're so wrong. No. It's a cyclone. Oh my goodness. Okay, Scott. Yeah. You probably have to have someone from your company come out, I'm sure.
Blimey.
Yeah. Okay, so O-rings are wear and tear items. So then I would assume that the people that we bought it from definitely haven't replaced these prior to us. It was a mother who bought the vehicle from her brother, and it was an older woman. She was like in her, she was in her 50s. Her brother was in his 60s, and she bought the car from her brother in his 60s because he bought a brand new one. And then she gave it to her son who was going to college. So I'm sure this kid did nothing to the vehicle while he was off at university. So, oh my gosh, Puller, you are just instigating. just instigating. Oh, hello, my goodness. Oh my word. So how are you, Sparky? Are you going to help me with my giveaway?
Well, I seem the only one that's pressed the link, haven't I?
Absolutely. We've got a lot of names in here, brother. A lot of names.
I've been up since 3:30.
So what do you
UK
want
time.
today?
I've been awake since 3:30 this morning, UK time. So I had no sleep hardly. So yeah.
Now, are you guys still with your puppy? Because we're not.
We've got to look after it. Well, regular clockwork now. So it's going to be some fun this week. It's figured out that you can get treats any time now. Knows where they are, house to get them, and everything. Oh yeah, we had a little surprise. Right, my missus got this.
Oh, how cute!
The cat loves it. Yeah, she does. You can stay on there.
Oh, she cuddles up on it.
Definitely, the cat does. Yeah.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it. Now, who put the dog onto the treat trick?
Yeah, her dad did.
Oh, okay. There you go. There you go. See, the dog we were watching, he's so beyond with the diet that we weren't allowed to do the treats and stuff. So
yeah. See, the cat's just off on the lap.
Oh my God, that's like your next Christmas card. I love it. Oh my God.
Yes. So what happened is her dad has taught both of them, the dogs basically. One's called Fudge and one's called Lunatic, as I call it. How to every time it goes out, doesn't matter if it does his business or not, come in, get a treat, come in, get a treat. So you can stand at the door, go out, come out as much as he likes.
Aww.
So yeah, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, no, we miss the dog. We do. You know, it was just so interesting to see because we had because of COVID and everything, his parents really haven't been out of town. We figured out it's been like almost a year, but just in a matter of a year since he's had the congestive heart failure, what a difference in a year now with like having to go to the bathroom all the time. I mean, I don't mind it at all whatsoever. You know, one day we're all going to get to that point, you know? But, you know, it's always so funny to watch the mister because, you know, he's always so amazed when people change, dogs change. Like how did this happen? I'm like, it's called getting older, pal. We're all getting older at some point.
Mama Mud Mowers, congratulations.
Aw, happy anniversary, love bug. 23 years. Oh, my word.
I guess you got the ball and chain as well, then.
Naughty, naughty, naughty. Oh, my goodness.
I agree with you on that one.
How many years are you and the missus?
Me and the missus will be married in 10 years in September.
Okay.
And we've got a slight problem because we booked a major do and we've had to cancel it because of this kind of thing. And yeah, so we got nothing planned now, and half of the companies have gone bust. So we can't get half of the stuff back. We can't do anything about it. Her birthday's in a couple of weeks, and it's like, yeah, we've got nothing really major sorted yet. We are trying to organise something, but there's out of the 12 companies, 8 of them gone bust.
That's terrible. I know a lot of the companies over here that planned vacations. Talking to coworkers, they were pretty good about like, even if you didn't have the insurance, if you booked it using like your American Express or things like that, they tried to work with you, but it's still I'm so sorry. Aww.
So we've contacted all the companies and that they've just said they're out of business, they've got no money, they've got nothing. We've lost everything, deposits, everything we put in down, everything. So I said, well, fair enough, leave it like that then. And we planned it nearly over a year and a half ago. Just get it ready because we have to save up that way. And literally just flat out done. So we're going across to her mum's for her birthday. I'm going to try and do something in September, but I don't know what yet. I've got to figure it out. So.
And especially if you're limited to your options, that's hard. That's hard. I know.
But 10 years in my marriage, the judge said I've got a sentence and I've done my time now. You know what I mean?
Did you just say done your time?
I can now just be relaxed in my chair now.
Consider yourself lucky, my friend. So the Mr. and I this December will be together for 11, but August 18th is our anniversary. And we're going to be married lucky number 7.
Blimey.
So we're hoping this is the lucky.
That's
But,
crazy.
every year we used to go back to the place we got married, and they always like did dinner for us, and it was always so nice. And I'm so sad. Like this is going to be the year that's it's just not. He's not comfortable going out to places where they serve you with rubber gloves and a mask. And
we didn't have that problem yesterday. We went out for a fish and chip supper yesterday, down about 2.5 hours away. We needed a break, you know what I mean, having a normal day. And we walked in there and there was no problems. The social distance and everything's fine, but the people know us in there. It's really good. We enjoyed ourselves yesterday.
aw, oh no, the cops just told Scott to move his truck, but he doesn't have an engine. Oh jeez. Oh Scott, I'm so sorry.
If I was there, Scott, I'll give you a hand to push it.
Aw.
But we've had something crazy's happened this past few days. Something really funny's happened.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, really funny, really hilarious. I had a snotty nose letter. These official letters you get, like white ones, on my email box saying that congratulations, you need to start back to full-time work. I laughed. My doctor laughed. So I got a letter next door to me from the doctor in a very, very comical words. This gentleman's done his time. He's done what he can do. At the end of the day, leave the poor gentleman alone. And my doctor's put it down in street letters. Cannot work no more due to spina bifida and everything else. And it literally, this letter's gone onto the network and she's not impressed. The lady's not impressed. She said, we shouldn't have bothered you, should we? No, you shouldn't have done.
No.
So, yeah, it was so hilarious. So...
Oh my word. Oh my word.
So passing performance, and where is he then? Is he at work then?
So basically what ends up happening is he's not supposed to have been in today. I mean, he hasn't had to work on a Saturday in a long time, except for the Saturday a couple weeks back. That was a very spur of the moment. They called him in, they pulled him out, they called him in, but someone's on vacation. Oh, hold on. Touch your head. Blow me a kiss.
It is him.
No profanity. Hi, Boo.
Morning, guys. How are you?
Well, I better put my camera off because I leave you to it. You know what I mean? Social distance.
Yay!
So were you? How late were you today?
I was on time.
Like 8:01 on time or
No.
8 o'clock on time?
7:45 on time.
I have to go back and check. So what I missed, I couldn't listen to everything.
Peter Froud was here at 4:05.
Blimey.
That's early. Pete, I appreciate you.
And poor Scott is on the side of the road, broken down in his truck again, and the cops want him to move his truck, but he's got no engine and no air brakes.
Tell him he should have bought a Freightliner. See? Where is Scott broken down? Is he by us or is he someplace else?
He's off of like the LIE, like towards the very, very end, but his boss is sending someone out.
Okay.
And Bama's celebrating his. Oh, Scott said it is a Freightliner.
Then it must be the nut behind the steering wheel that's loose. Start with that.
Oh, did you hear that, Scott? And also, Bama's celebrating his 23rd anniversary today.
So, Obama, happy anniversary. What you need to do is do a throwback and grow your mullet. Go do a tribute.
Oh my God. No mullets. And Roger McDonald's been married 44 years.
What was that?
Roger McDonald, 44 years.
Blimey.
And Sparky's coming up on 10.
I feel like I'm on 20 right now.
Don't you wish? I can't wait till we get to 20.
We're already there. I have a bold spot to prove.
In your heart or your mind?
My body says it.
Oh, Scott says he needs a DD15.
Oh, so it's got a Detroit in there.
Yeah. Craig says hi.
Oh wow, he actually made a live. He's from MCN. Tell Craig I appreciate it. Craig, if you're, I can't see the chat, but if you're here, man, I appreciate it.
That's
a big effort for him to come up. I think his is like a 4 or 5 hour time difference. I think it's early. I think it's real early in the morning for him.
But guess what, honey? You're in time for your favorite part of every possible live. Giveaway time!
Craig, give it away. You can't give anything else. That's it. You cut it off for like months. Stop it.
Oh dear.
Oh, Craig just celebrated 15 years.
Aw. Congratulations, Craig.
Congratulations. Oh, Jay, Twisted V is 30 years.
Blimey.
Look at all these goals we have.
And all the kids they had in that short amount of time, good for them. Lord Jesus.
Did you say short amount of time?
30 years, they had 6 kids. 30 years, they had 6 kids.
Oh, Chris's Small Engines is 20. Oh, Jason, it's 5:45 where Craig is.
Oh, okay.
And it's 1:46 p.m. here, and I've been wide awake since 3:30 this morning.
God bless your heart, Sparky. Oh my God, guess who's here too? It's Brandon. Brando's in the house.
Wow.
So Brando, I'm going to miss Brando. Brando says he's stopping some of the videos because it's getting too hot for him and things are starting to slow down.
Oh,
So
Brandon, just take your shirt off.
And Brando, you should put out content no matter what, even if it's just a little something.
Brandon, when it gets hot, take your shirt off. It's all good. All right, Robin. This is the Mister's. Wait, what happened to the Mister? Why did he disappear?
If you put me in the basement again, I'm leaving.
I didn't put you in the basement.
What'd you do?
You keep misbehaving. Inga will come out when you get home.
No. No.
Right.
So, Brando, listen, man, keep putting out content, just a little bit here and there, all right?
Oh, hi,
I want to
Bree.
see you.
All right, ready?
Yeah,
Whoa, who's feeling lucky?
not us.
You know
I
what?
felt-
I'm so curious how many people are actually going to share their 25 with the person who inspired them. I think they're just going to keep the 50. All right, ready, guys? Ready?
A drum roll.
Drum roll, Sparky!
What is that? What is that?
Have you chased Christmas Vacation?
Yes. Joy to the world. You're getting
We have. Oh my God!
Oh, wow, that's good.
Big
Vision. That's fantastic.
On fishing!
He was in the chat earlier, so.
Congrats, Nate.
All right,
Oh my God.
Nate, I'm going to need your email sent to the Mister's Instagram, please.
Do you even know how to give money away via Amazon?
Yes, sir. I do it all the time.
Oh, really? Oh, you give away money all the time. Oh my God.
Yeah, I do the Amazon thing as well for people, so yes.
I'm quite a pro.
Well, you know what? At least we save on shipping. At least you have to spend $60 to spend a thing of Lucas Oil products.
Yes, it was not cheap to send products to the UK. So Nate, if you could just make sure you message the Mister your email on his Instagram.
Be up on Insta.
What?
Tell him to message me on Instagram.
I just did that. So what are you working on, Boo?
An international with a Cummins in it.
Oh, that sounds dirty and hard.
Yeah, doing some follow up on it, and We have a lot of work to get done today. It's just not all going to get done. Some people called out, so it is what it is. We'll figure it out. Might be a 16, 20-hour day just to get stuff done. It is what it is. You heard it first. So that means I don't have to call you and tell you I'm staying late. Upon staying late.
Blimey.
You need me,
But,
do you need me to come and hang out with you? Are you frozen?
I think we're cutting out.
You have any yogurt?
Ray had to work overnight instead of in the morning.
Oh.
So now somebody else is in here filling in for him. He doesn't have the CDL. So I can't send him out on the road to deliver, trucks back and forth.
So now you're doing.
It's just a hot mess today.
So now you're doing deliveries and the fixing.
I gotta do a little bit of everything, but I don't know if I'm gonna try and do deliveries tomorrow or just get him out of the way today. I gotta see how the rest of the day plays out.
I can try and pick if I'm needed.
I didn't even touch my assigned work yet.
Oh.
So I'm still following up from somebody else.
That stinks.
Sounds
Your
like
shirt looks cleaner today.
What was that?
You look like you have a cleaner shirt today.
You know what, guys? I'll post a picture on the community page on Instagram. We get uniforms once a week, and everybody knows the struggles of a uniform company. And I got one shirt in.
Cheers, me this.
This one shirt is supposed to last me till next Tuesday. And I had to go on the road call. The same day that, I did my live, I went on a different road call for an airline. And you just have to see how dirty I got from being on this truck. This airline was buried underneath. And I had to pull the fender to get to it. It's terrible. It was terrible. So you guys got to see how nasty this uniform shirt is. It is what it is.
You should get a new a new shirt every day.
Yes. So, yeah, it's just going to be one of those weeks already because one of the main guys, he's on vacation, so we really got to pick up the slack. So It is what it is, but it doesn't help, when other people call out too.
Yeah.
So, now we're just in a bind, but we'll work through it. That's what you got to do. You have no choice. Hammer down.
Yep.
Start turning wrenches because some of this stuff ain't gonna fix itself,
Yeah. All right. Well, if you need anything, let me know. Well, I think it's only appropriate while I have you here that we do our sign out together. Well, we want to thank everyone for being here today. Sparky, I love you for coming up on the panel today. I hope Mama enjoy your 23rd anniversary. And oh yes, Roger, thank God he's not working on the highway today. And Scott, I hope someone comes to rescue you. Please keep us posted. And don't forget, Twisted, are you going on today at 7? We know we have Uncle Ed tomorrow at 7 p.m. We have Nick today going on later on today. Sparky, at what time? You're always better at this than I am.
About 6:30.
6:30. We have tomorrow. We have Ken going on at 9 a.m. Oh, hey, look who's in the house. Nate's in the house. Hey, Nate. Congratulations.
Winner, Nate.
You have won the giveaway. Congratulations. You just have to email or just message on Instagram, the Mister. So I have your email to send your Amazon gift card. You won the giveaway, the Amazon giveaway, $50 for your hustle. Keep hustling hard, boo. So, yes. So don't forget tomorrow, come at 9.
Answer the phone.
And we have tomorrow at 7. We have Uncle Ed, and we also have Dusty Blonde going on tomorrow as well, UK time. And thank you guys so much for hanging in with us today. The Mr. muted his mic. Stay tuned for future giveaways.
Yep.
And we love you guys so much. And in the of the Mister,
Yeah.
Later.
Yeah. Have a good one, everyone. Take it easy, everyone in chat. Leave a thumbs up for her. You know what I mean?
Thank you so much, Sparky. Bye, everybody.
Bye.